morning, folks, or afternoon or evening, depending on when you watch this. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm looking forward to this. I always do, but I'm looking forward to specific things. And Lisa McHugh, Hillbilly Girl. So I like the combination of those things right there. This is a gift request by Jeff Cather. So Jeff, shout out to you. Thank you for this. And Jeff said this. Don, you keep saying that I know country music from around the world, so I don't want to disappoint. So here is a new artist to the channel, Lisa McHugh. Lisa is from Glasgow, Scotland. She's a pop country singer in the UK. This video was filmed in Galway, Ireland. So, Scots and Irish, and she's in the UK, yada, yada, yada. Hillbilly Girl in Scotland, Ireland, and the... Basking is huge in Ireland. Yeah, Matrona.
I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, but that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily.
It's like Riverdance.
Well, the sun don't shine in the winter time, but that don't bother me. And the car won't go if you drive too slow, but that don't bother me. And your heart won't ache if you're here to take all this love from me. Well, they don't give a damn about a worried man as far as I can see.
All right, Lisa, if you see this, I want to take lessons from you if I make it over there one day. Give me 15 minutes. I'll learn this.
Well, I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, and that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily.
Yeah. This is an awesome find, Jeff. Flash mob.
Well, it ain't this town makes the world go round, but that don't bother me. Cause the time's too slow when I'm on the go, but that don't bother me. And the dirty old road that nobody knows feels like home to me. Well, I might not stay, but this town is a way of catching up with me.
Is this a chick dance? There's no dudes in it.
Time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, and that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily. Well, I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, but that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily.
There you go.
I don't care if I lose my hair, cause I'm living happily.
I don't care if I lose my hair. Why that lyric? That's pretty funny. Because I'm living happily. And she had good hair too, which is short, but she had good hair. All right, so obviously Hillbilly Girl, so they had all girls, women, females in this video. That explains it. I don't know if guys would ever want that. It's like Shania Twain's song, I Feel Like a Woman. Like, when that song comes on, like, should guys sing that? I don't think so. But you can just lose your focus as you're driving down the road and start singing it. And you're like, well, I'm not a woman. I don't feel like one. But I feel like maybe being with one. But this was just fun. Jeff, this is a great find. It just is one of these 99 love balloons feeling, but even happier than that. Because they're all dancing. She had a dazzling smile, just one that you just kept looking at. And the dance itself was relatively simple, of course, because I don't know if those people just sort of like joined in, or if Lisa ran them through the basic steps. Some of the younger ones seemed to have the choreography pretty quickly. It wasn't overly complex, but you still have to do the transitions and move, the way they were moving. And I'm not a dancer, even though I owned a dance studio for 20 years. My ex-wife was the dancer, and she was we had about 20 teachers in the studio at one time, and in our heyday. But I paid a lot of attention because I was in the studio we worked 100 hours a week. So I was paying attention to things. I listened to the choreographers talking about movement. They'd analyze dances. We had 250 girls on a competition team. Well, probably 245 girls and 5 boys, predominantly girls. Hillbilly Girl would have been a good one for them, but competing. And then we'd read the comments, or the kids would go over the comments, or I'd listen to my then wife talking about different things. And I came to understand certain aspects of that goes into dancing. So I'm looking at the dance, but the song itself was just a ton of fun. I mean, if you hadn't told me she was from Ireland, I don't know where I would have guessed she was from, Jeff, because you can't tell somebody's accent when they're singing. I mean, it was funny way back in the day, like the Beatles or Led Zeppelin or Eric Clapton, you'd hear these British artists, singing their songs, and then there was always a first time that you would see them in an interview, and they had this British accent. And you're like, wow, I didn't even know there was an accent, because when you're singing, you don't pick up on it. I wouldn't have known. But I don't care if I lose my hair. How do you come up with a lyric like that? What is that other song that we would sing as kids? Something, if I wash my truck, because I ain't gonna... No, it's kind of like that, but... the instrumentation in this. All right, I was, of course, distracted. Well, not distracted, but focused on the dancing. I was focused on her, of course, because she's got just, as a performer, she's got kind of like the it factor. And you don't have to be the best dancer or whatever, but some people just have it, and you want to watch it. And she has it. But the fun in this song... the lyrics and all that, but you could miss that the instrumentation, the musicianship was really, really good. So I don't know how you find this stuff, Jeff. I'm going to be looking at the email you sent me with the Japanese country, and a little later today when I have time. But this was fun. All right, so what do I rate this? All right, you guys might blast me for this. But the number, oh my God, it's a 9.8. That's what came into my head. And I'm thinking you're going to blast me for not giving it a 10. I don't know. Look at the goofiness. I'm just happy right now. That warrants a whole bunch. But it was really cool. I think they just did like what do they call it? Flash mob? Where you just break out in a dance. But I think people just joined in. Some of the boys eating ice cream cones were bored out of their minds. That'll change in a few years. So whenever you see a whole group of women dancing, it's like, I think I'll watch this for a little bit. And it was fun dancing too. So there you go. All right. Hillbilly Girl, Lisa McHugh. I hope you guys enjoyed that, courtesy of Jeff Cather. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.